I'm Alan Spears with Occupy Democrats, and here we go again, folks. Trump in the news once more for breaking his gag order for a second time. Yes, it would seem that Trump is once again in hot water for breaking his gag order a second time, just the day after he did it the first time. Now, in the clip you're about to see, it actually goes on to mention that Donald Trump cannot speak about the things he wants to speak due to the extended gag order. But the former president, not to be deterred, decided to post this video anyway, once again breaking his gag order for a second time in 2 days.
I want to go to Ben Bergquam and Andrew Giuliani outside the courthouse with some Trump supporters. Ben, first off, before we talk about the trial, Columbia exploded last night. They took a building over. Virginia Commonwealth exploded last night. A number of schools around the country. This is only metastasizing. And it's obvious now it's more than about Israel. It's more than about the Jews. This is about First, I want to go to Ben Bergquam and Andrew Giuliani outside the courthouse with some Trump supporters. Ben, first off, before we talk about the trial, Columbia exploded last night. They took a building over. Virginia Commonwealth exploded last night. A number of schools around the country. This is only metastasizing. And it's obvious now it's more than about Israel. It's more than about the Jews. This is about the Judeo-Christian West and a full-on assault by a combination of Marxist, anti-Westerners, and Sharia supremacists. Your thoughts, Ben Bergquam?
No, you're exactly right, Steve. It's a little hard to hear you out here. We got a big rally for President Trump. Got the folks out here in front of the courthouse. But you're right. As this is happening, you've got Columbia burning down. It is clearly a communist, Antifa, organized leftist attack on America, on America, the Republic of America. This is not an organic movement. It's about destroying America from within. And it's the same people, it's the henchmen for the people that are bringing these ridiculous trials, these ridiculous indictments against President Trump. And that's why you have these folks out here that are out here in support of President Trump. They see it. America sees it. And the folks that I was with in Romania this weekend, they see it. It's all connected, Steve.
To catch you up a bit, on Thursday of this week, the former president was found in violation of 9 separate accounts of his gag order placed by Judge Merchant, who is residing over this trial. Trump was fined $1,000 for each instance for a total of $9,000 and issued a warning by Judge Merchant, who said that any further violations might not be sufficiently deterred by a $1,000 fine and that it is possible that the former president could see jail time. Now, while the former president's fate is still up in the air at the time of this recording, seeing the inside of a jail and actually serving any sort of time wouldn't necessarily prevent or stop Donald Trump from being reelected for a second term. In fact, it's entirely possible, if not probable, that Trump going to jail could possibly set him up as a further martyr figure to his base and only incentivize them to donate or to take action into their own hands. This is, of course, something I'm sure Judge Merchant is very well aware of, and is why he has purposely been a bit ambiguous as to what sort of consequences the former president will face whenever he violates his gag order. Now, as you also noticed probably within the clip, that Donald Trump and many of his supporters think that these gag orders are unconstitutional and impeding the former president's freedom of speech. Put very simply, a gag order prevents the parties of a particular trial, especially in high-profile criminal cases, from speaking to the press, to posting or disseminating any information as a means to prevent the, say, jury pool or general public from having their opinions swayed one way or another. This, of course, is meant to uphold the idea that the jury is truly a neutral and unbiased party and meant to take the information in as they receive it and make a truly unbiased decision. Of course, the former president also already believes that he is not receiving a fair trial in the fact that it is taking place in New York, a notoriously blue state, and that has been relatively vocal about their distaste with the former president. Regardless, Trump is certainly challenging the judge's authority and seems intent on testing the limitations of his gag order. We will, of course, be covering this story as it unfolds, so make sure you subscribe for more.